Hello, I'm Nikki. I'm head of buying at Toast, and I'm here today with Kat, who's our online visual merchandiser and stylist, and Paula, who's our Mayfair manager and resident florist. And we thought today that we would share a styling session with you. This is something that we would normally do when stores were open. We'd go down to the store as soon as the new collection came in, and we'd be in a massive hurry to try on all the new collection and make sure the quality was right and the fit was good. We'd play around with putting outfits together and layering, accessorizing, and basically equipping our store teams so that they had all the product knowledge that they needed to work with our customers. Obviously, all our stores are closed at the moment and that's not possible. So we thought we'd do something virtually, and we decided we wanted to share it with you. So these two outfits are really great examples of how we mix texture and print and mismatch at Toast. And I think it gives us the unique creativity that we have. And I think as long as the print mixing or the texture mixing is tonal and in the same colour family, then I think it works really well. So Kat's wearing a hand crocheted piece of craft. It's got an adjustable side, so it's one size fits all, and it's got these lovely ties at the side. And she's wearing it over a short sleeve printed cotton shirt, and the trousers are cotton linen, and they're this lovely cinnamon colour, which is a favourite among our customers. And it just gives a lovely creased effect because it's got a really equal balance of cotton and linen in the weave.
I think just colour-wise as well, you just need something kind of like neutral on the bottom. So I think the good news are great.
And I think the short sleeve is really cute with that top. But I think you could equally wear any long shirt or even a long sleeve t-shirt underneath if you wanted long sleeves.
I think a polo neck and just like some high-waisted trousers, or just, I guess you can kind of, I think with this it's a really good like playful item as well. And I think it's just worth like just trying it on with different prints or like shirts or like polo necks underneath, just to kind of,
It's something special as well that you keep in your wardrobe forever. And Paula is, she's also wearing two different prints which work really well together because the scales are so different. So the shirt is a really subtle stripe, and the skirt is quite a kind of a bold mid-century abstract print.
I think with the knitwear especially, because if you're not kind of that used and you're kind of easing yourself into pattern mixing, this kind of breaks it up so they're not sat next to each other, so you've got that bit between, so it's not so kind of pattern on pattern. So it's done in a real subtle way, I'd say.
But I like how you're wearing it as well, with like instead of tucking anything into the skirt, you've made it feel really casual by having it all layered, which is very us, isn't it?
Yeah, because this is naturally, it's got a waistband, so you would normally go quite neat with this style of skirt. I think that would be your kind of go-to. Whereas with this, there's no reason why you shouldn't go kind of oversized and relaxed. And it just makes it so more kind of everyday wear, really. I think you get both looks with this skirt. So I love the knitwear because it's got like the button detail.
Yeah.
So you can just kind of do it up or open out, and then you get to see all the little details that go underneath.
The functionality and the utility properties that Workwear has got feels really right for Toast. It's really down to earth and really low key. We use beautiful fabrics. You've got it styled like this, right? But it equally looks absolutely brilliant over a pair of trousers.
Yeah, or because of the cut of this as well, it's quite roomy. I think I've put it with a shirt for this, but I think throw like a jumper, like quite a thick jumper under there, so it goes through the seasons. It's very seasonal, this dress. But yeah, or a jersey, so it's really versatile.
Amazing pockets, amazing big pockets.
Yeah, I do floristry, so this is ideal. This I wear this often because in floristry you've often got like snips and all your different tools like wires, which you're forever kind of putting down and forgetting. So these are really practical. So yeah, this is great, and also because of the cut, because of the drop in the armhole, it just means you can move around a lot easier with this. Which I say with floristry, you kind of working at height, and so movement's really vital. So it's just really practical.
And it actually looks really special with that. There's a hand-woven mulmul shirt underneath, so it's hand-woven in India. So it's not done on a machine, it's done on giant looms. And so it's a really, really fine, beautiful fabric with warmth in it because it's got texture. It's not flat and starchy. And you can see the original selvage on the edge of the roll. There's a stripe on her collar, and that shows that that's the original edge of the roll that we use in the design to give it that special, unique style. And of course, you've got it with our iconic toast shoes, which are made by this beautiful factory in Italy that have been, they've had this factory in the same family for about 150 years. These two outfits are brilliant examples of how we celebrate craft. This jacket is actually one of our first made-to-order pieces, which we're really proud of. It's a double ikat, hand-woven in India. We loved the dark base of this design. It just feels really dramatic and vibrant and rhythmic. And it's got hand embroidered edge stitching. But Paula's made it look really modern because she's taken something quite crafty and she's put a modern long cotton Oxford chambray shirt underneath. And then the trousers, just the whole silhouette looks super cool, doesn't it?
I think another nice detail of this is the lining, because we've done a contrast fabric. And I think sometimes what I do, often with our camphor jackets, is I make them reversible. So depending on if it's got a detail like the pocket or turning it inside out, but I think this one works. It gives it, and it's a completely different look.
Yeah, it's just another really creative way of thinking about it, of wearing that jacket. And I love your navy socks and your black leather sandals.
Yeah,
We're a bit of an advocate for socks and sandals, aren't we?
Yeah. And it's a way of, it's quite subtle because of the colour. Because I think because I haven't gone for like a print and I've just gone quite plain, I think because, some people are quite nervous about wearing a sandal and sock. So this is a good way to kind of do that, introduce that slowly.
Yeah. I always think so.
And you've got those brilliant cotton linen trousers on again, which we use that fabric base so much because we love the crumplediness, don't we?
Yeah.
Like when you crease them, they actually look more beautiful and more worn in and lived in, and we really like that kind of the casualness of that.
Yeah. This style of trouser I always like, because I always like a slightly fuller leg. I think I often go for skirts and dresses because I struggle sometimes with trousers if they're too neat. So, but I do think this kind of cut suits me because it's a lot, it's a lot fuller.
Yeah, they do better, like, because I've got a pair from a couple of seasons ago and I wear them all the time.
Yeah.
And they're just better as the years go on.
Yeah, they get better. Kat, we're also showing some craft here. It's a hand embroidered bird made by our lovely artisans in India. I love the kind of quirkiness of the placement of the embroidery on the collar. It's kind of really random.
Yeah, it's just fun, isn't it? Like, I really like this PJ shirt.
And I love that it is a PJ shirt with a flat collar because that makes it feel more wearable, and it's really nice with those garment dyed denim in that really unusual colour.
Yeah.
Wide leg crop, nice flat front, in case you're worried about your tummy. So they're really flattering. So we're really enthusiastic about checks at Toast. Every season we have different checks in our collection. They're all designed in-house, right through from the layout to the colouring. And so we've got a couple of outfits which have checks in them. Kat's wearing a beautiful hand-woven mulmul check shirt, which is inspired by an Asian worker's shirt. So it's got the lovely little knot detail on the buttons, and it's so fine. It's so finely woven. It's beautiful. It feels like silk when you touch it. It actually looks really cool with these new workwear trousers that we've got this season, which have got side button detail and an inverted pleat. Really flattering leg, tapered. And love the shirt, just looks really good just over it, not tucked in, because it's got these lovely pocket details that you don't want to hide.
I think the beauty of this shirt is because it is so like loose and transparent. It feels like you can kind of really size up and just wear it open and loose with like a little t-shirt underneath. I think it's my favourite shirt of our season.
I love the earthy earthy palette here.
Yeah.
I love the new Milano Birkenstocks with the back strap and then with charcoal grey socks and then with those kind of olive trousers. I think it's just so cool. I love it. And Paula's wearing our, this dress is so special. It's checks that have all been cut up, so it gives you this really beautiful kind of cut-in shape. There's different ways you can wear it. You've got it done up at the back, haven't you?
Yeah, I've wrapped across the front and tied at the back, just so I think with this one it gives it more waist definition.
Yeah.
So it draws you in a bit more.
Yeah, it's so flattering. And I love that you've got something else underneath, skirt.
Yeah, so I've just opened it up, because it's got the concealed buttons, I've just opened it up and just put a skirt as a popper colour.
So cool.
Just as the contrast. But yeah, so it ties also, if I do it at the front as well. So then it's a bit more looser around the waist.
Yeah.
A bit of more of a lax style.
So it's like it can be worn as a dress, basically, if you button it up, or it's an overdress.
A dress or kind of over, when you're in between the seasons, when you want like a jacket or something, and you don't, it's too heavy. I think this is a good alternative to wear one of our kind of shirt dresses.
Yeah, so actually it's really multifunctional because that would look really cool over a pair of tapered dark trousers as well,
Yeah.
cropped dark trousers.
All the ecru jeans would look really nice with these, I think.
Yeah.
What we feel is special about our dresses at Toast is that they're very casual and everyday, and we wanted to illustrate that with these two outfits by showing how we layer them to really home in on that casualness. So Paula's wearing actually one of our loungewear dresses. It's got this really cool bold stripe running through it, which has a different direction at the bib on the front to the rest of it. And it's got a really lovely armhole detail, this square cut armhole. And we just happen to be doing trousers in the same fabric, and we just love layering the two of them together. We feel that feels really appropriate for now, and is really great in the house as well as it is if you need to go to the shops.
Yeah, I think because the way I've styled it today, we've got it with the house shoe. But I think if I was going to wear it out, I'd probably put like a Nevesta or something quite casual. But it's just so easy to wear, I think, with this fabric. It just feels really relaxed and comfy.
So I'm wearing the new wave print dress. And to be honest, I'm not normally a dress person. I've got a viscose dress from previous seasons in my wardrobe, and I always wear it with like a big slouchy jumper because I think it kind of obviously, it just feels nice and loose as like a silhouette. And I also think what's really great about like our dresses in Toast, because you don't feel like you want to wear them in the winter if like your legs are cold or whatever. So I think wearing dresses or like big socks and boots and stuff like that just means that you can kind of wear them all year round.
I love the asymmetric shape on this dress. Yeah, exactly. It like dips down at the front and then goes higher at the sides, and because it's got a little tuck in the pattern cutting, which gives it that really interesting shape, like an envelope. That sweater's actually beautiful. It's cotton and linen knitted together, and it's got this really lovely fashioning detail on the shoulder, and I love the rolled neck and the rolled cuffs. So comfort dressing is so essential and relevant at the moment, and it's something that's been in Toast's DNA right from the beginning. So it's lovely to look at these two outfits, which really demonstrate how you can be stylish but still feel really comfortable. Here we've got a mix of our loungewear collection with our ready-to-wear collection. So Paula's got our loop-back jersey, oatmeal melange cropped trousers, which have got an elasticated waistband and they're super comfy. They actually have a matching top as well. The hem is raw cut, which we really love because it feels really kind of friendly and a bit distressed. But you've made it look really special because you've put a beautiful long cotton linen shirt with it, and then that fabulous yarn-dyed stripe jacket, which if you do want to wear a jacket just as a layering piece and you want it to feel quite casual, that's such a brilliant style with the tie at the side. It's really deconstructed so you don't feel kind of stiff and formal in it. But the whole look the whole ensemble looks really fresh and very, very right for now. And Kat is wearing our new linen jumpsuit, which is in a fantastic bottle green colour. And I love the shirt you've put under it because it's kind of made it feel a bit special. Like, I'm sure you could equally wear nothing underneath it.
Yeah, nothing, or like I think I'd probably wear it with like a little neckerchief, but instead of put it on the bag. But I just think usually you'd probably automatically go for like a jersey underneath, whereas I think a soft woven actually really works.
Yeah.
And obviously just kind of showing it on the detail on the cuff. But yeah, I think the softer fabrics with like the soft linen works really nicely.
And that Ramblers pocket, that's our new made-to-order bag, which looks super cool there. So I think it's like, the other thing as well is about handbags. It doesn't feel like it's been much of a handbag season, but then something you can just wear across your body and run out to the shops and just have your phone and your wallet in is great.
Yeah, like it comes with the Frankly phone case as well is really good for that.
And that's a natural leather. You can see that's been totally undyed. And I love the little brass, the solid brass loop there. It just feels really understated, but really, really beautiful quality. Paula, this shirt that you've got underneath is quite iconic for us. It's something we've run for years, isn't it? And it's just a really lovely, weighty layering piece, because it's weighty because it's got the cotton linen in it. It's got the stepped hem at the back, so it's longer at the back. That's the step. And it just works so well over all the wide leg trousers, and then with a more cropped swingy top underneath.
Yeah.
So even someone who wants to cover themselves, you could wear that, but then you could wear a much shorter boxy cardigan or boxy sweater or boxy jacket over the top. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as we've enjoyed making it.